Welcome to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat. Featuring today IMS Vocab, Episode 5, words 101 to 125. Let us begin. Word 101 is acquittance, spelling Acquittance, meaning release or discharge from indebtedness, obligation, or responsibility. Example: the bank issued an acquittance letter confirming that his home loan had been fully repaid. Word 102 is acreage, spelling Acreage, meaning quantity or extent of land, especially of cultivated land. Example: the farmer's family owns vast acreage in Punjab where they grow wheat and rice every season. Word 103 is acrid, spelling Acrid, meaning harshly pungent or bitter, sharp in taste or smell. Example: the acrid smell of burning plastic from the factory filled the air and made everyone cough. Word 104 is acrimonious, spelling Acrimonious, meaning full of bitterness or sharpness, especially in speech or temper. Example: the meeting ended on an acrimonious note when both partners started shouting at each other. Word 105 is acrimony, spelling Acrimony, meaning sharpness or bitterness of speech or temper. Example: there was clear acrimony between the two rival politicians during the live television debate. Here is an interesting root connection. Acrimony, acrid, acrimonious, and acerbity all come from the Latin word acer, meaning sharp. Think of the sharp, biting taste of a lemon or raw tamarind. Whenever you encounter AC words in English, they almost always carry this idea of sharpness, whether in taste, smell, or temper. And later today, we will encounter acute, also from this same root of sharpness. A useful memory trick. Word 106 is actionable, spelling Actionable, meaning affording cause for legal action, as trespass or slanderous words. Example: the lawyers warned that the false statements made about the CEO were actionable under defamation law. Quick root tip: the word actionable comes from the Latin agere, meaning to do or to drive. It gives us many English words like act, action, agent, agenda, and even exact. So if something is actionable, it is serious enough to drive you to take legal action. Word 107 is actuality, spelling Actuality, meaning any reality, the state of being actual or real. Example: in actuality, the climb to the mountain summit was far more difficult than the travel blogs had described. Word 108 is actuary, spelling Actuary, meaning an officer, as of an insurance company, who calculates risks and premiums. Example: the actuary calculated that the risk of floating in that coastal area was extremely high. Word 109 is actuate, spelling Actuate, meaning to move or incite to action. Example: he was actuated by a deep desire to help underprivileged children get access to quality education. Word 110 is acumen, spelling Acumen, meaning quickness of intellectual insight or discernment. Keen judgment. Example: the young entrepreneur's sharp business acumen helped her turn a small startup into a $1 million company. Word 111 is acute, spelling Acute, meaning having fine and penetrating discernment, sharp and perceptive. Example: dogs have an acute sense of smell, which is why they are used by the police to detect drugs and explosives. Word 112 is adamant, spelling Adamant, meaning any substance of exceeding hardness, unyielding and firm in purpose. Example: she was adamant that she would not accept the transfer to a different city away from her family. Word 113 is addendum, spelling Addendum, meaning something added or to be added, an appendix or supplement. Example: the publisher included an addendum to the textbook with updated statistics from the recent census. Word 114 is addle, spelling Addle, meaning to make inefficient or worthless, to muddle or confuse. Example: the constant noise from the construction site addled his concentration and he could not finish his assignment. Word 115 is adduce, spelling Adduce, meaning to bring forward or name for consideration, to cite as evidence. Example: the lawyer adduced several witness statements to prove that his client was innocent. Here is a useful root. The word adhere comes from the Latin adherere, meaning to stick to. The prefix ad means toward, and herere means to stick. The same root gives us cohere, meaning to stick together, and hesitate, meaning to stick in place. When you hesitate, you are literally stuck in your tracks. Word 116 is adhere, spelling Adhere, meaning to stick fast or together, to be devoted or faithful to a cause. Example: all students must strictly adhere to the college dress code during the annual function. Word 117 is adherence, spelling Adherence, meaning attachment, the act of sticking firmly to a rule or belief. Example: strict adherence to the recipe is essential if you want the perfect soft and fluffy dokla. Word 118 is adherent, spelling Adherent, meaning clinging or sticking fast, a follower or supporter. Example: he is a devoted adherent of the classical school of Hindustani music. Word 119 is adhesion, spelling Adhesion, meaning the state of being attached or joined. Example: the adhesion of the new paint to the wall was poor because the surface had not been cleaned properly. Word 120 is adieu, spelling Adieu, meaning goodbye, farewell. Example: she bid adieu to her colleagues on her last day at the office before moving to London for higher studies. Here's a beautiful origin story. The word adieu comes directly from the French phrase adieu, which means to God. It is short for I commend you to God. So every time you say goodbye to someone, you're actually giving them a blessing. Think about that the next time you wave farewell to a friend at the railway station. Word 121 is adjacency, spelling Adjacency, meaning the state of being adjacent, nearness or proximity. Example: the adjacency of the hotel to the airport made it a convenient choice for tired travelers with early flights. Word 122 is adjacent, spelling Adjacent, meaning that which is near or bordering upon, next to or adjoining. Example: the restaurant is adjacent to the cinema hall, so we can eat dinner right before the show. Word 123 is adjudge, spelling Adjudge, meaning to award or bestow by formal decision, to declare judicially. Example: the competition judges adjudged her painting the best among 500 entries from across the country. Word 124 is adjunct, spelling Adjunct, meaning something joined to or connected with another thing but holding a subordinate place. Example: the professor works as an adjunct faculty member, teaching only 2 days a week at the college. Word 125 is adjuration, spelling Adjuration, meaning a vehement appeal, a solemn and earnest urging. Example: despite her mother's adjuration to be careful, the little girl ran straight into the puddle and got soaking wet. Thank you for listening to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat.